Welcome to Growing Energy. I am Energy. Thank you so much for joining me today for this solar eclipse in Aries reading. This is for the eclipse taking place tomorrow, April 9th. I believe that's tomorrow's date, April 8th or April 9th, but it's taking place tomorrow, Monday, right? And so what I wanted to do is pull some cards to see what is being activated, what's being changed, what area in your life is changing, what needs to be brought to your attention during this time period. As we know with these eclipses, with this one specifically, this isn't a time for you to write down your intentions and to manifest. This is a time for you to revise and try to fix things, right? So this is what we're looking into. What can we revise and what can that potentially bring in if we go ahead and evolve that? So we have 3 piles today. First of all, if this is your first time checking out my reading, thank you so much for checking out this reading. I appreciate you so much. You are needed and wanted and appreciated here. And if you are returning, what's up? Thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you so much, guys. Okay, so we have 3 piles to choose from. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So if you need a second, take a second. You can pause the video. And before I even get into it, some of what I talk about might resonate with you. Some of it might not. If it doesn't, just let it fly. You don't have to hang on to anything that makes you feel uncomfortable if you don't want to. Because I know with one of these piles, it's going to go really deep, right? I'm not going to tell you which one, but I know with one of them, there's, a message here, a serious one. There's messages in all 3 of them, but in one particular there is. So if you chose pile 1, we're going just going to move these other cards out of the way. So we're going to move these 2 out the way and we're going to focus on this. If you chose this card or the past life card or this flower, this dead flower that I still have, something that's dead, long gone, something that was gone before, I feel like coming back to life. And I pulled a card just for the clarifier. So what that card was is abundance. So if you pick this pile, this is talking about some form of abundance that is making its way back to you because of this eclipse energy. You might be forced or feeling like it's almost like you feel something being activated in you or something that's coming up all of a sudden and you feel like there needs to be some form of change, right? And this is not like coincidental. It's something that's linked to a past life that you had. It's something that's linked to something in your past life, or if not even a past life, it's just like somewhere within your family line, some form of work or something that brings in abundance that used to be done, or a form of it used to be done years ago that you are now being connected to and it's being brought forth into your life. So let's see what else we have here. Let's pull some cards. So basically, let's pull a card for what is your strength in the matter. Where do you have strength in this matter? What is the thing that helps you out, that kind of sets you apart? And the card that we had was the 8 of Cups. So I feel like the thing that helps you out is knowing when to walk away. And then we have cups here. With this cup here, and I feel like this is like, it almost looks like the Ace of Cups, right? With this cup here, adding to these cups right here, it would make the 9 of Cups to me, which is like a wish fulfillment. And I feel like your ability to walk away from things that don't serve you is like a positive within your life, right? Okay, so let me break that down. What does that look like, and how does this translate to money and abundance, right? It's almost like when you don't know your worth. When you don't know your worth and you stay in situations longer than you should, right? Staying, which is the opposite of the 8 of Cups. You staying in something, holding on to something longer than you should. That could be in your marriage. That could be within a job. That can be within different aspects or areas of your life. You staying within things too long is like you putting the energy out there. It's like blocking you. It's an energy of, it's like there's something in the way. It's almost like a roadblock for you when you don't walk away from the things that no longer serve you, right? It's almost like with the moon here, with the moon card, it's like things that are hidden, right? But in this situation, it's not hidden to you. You understand what's not working, and you're able to say, well, I don't want to deal with this anymore, and leave out of the situation. And believe it or not, knowing your worth and knowing when to walk away from something is a strength of yours. And it's going to be something that helps you out. If you are deciding to go into like, the stock market, or if you're deciding to do something where you're putting money up, or you have to like put money in or take money out, like, you know, a balance of that. It's like, you know, the right time to put the money in and the right time to take it out. You're becoming really savvy with your finances, right? And it comes from some kind of energy from a past life, like somebody within your family line that had this gift of being able to navigate situations, to know when to put their energy into things to make more money. So I feel like that is happening for you. For the what needs to evolve section, what needs to evolve for you to be able to reach this success or this abundance that you are looking for? Okay. And that card is the Empress card. I feel like, okay. All right. So this is what you do, knowing how to walk away from things. Now, what we're looking at is what needs to evolve. You need to know when you're putting in too much energy or when you're letting things come to you. So this opportunity of abundance could be coming your way, right? And it's something that is coming to you, and you need to learn how to, I almost want to say it's like not really working, like not working as hard for what you have. Right? There's a big difference in the pictures between this person and this person. Wearing regular clothes. Look at her sitting in draped abundantly. The Empress card is she's that girl. I don't care if you're a guy watching this. What that means is this is someone who's abundant. Look at the lush greenery around her. This is someone that opportunities come to them. This is someone that knows when to jump on opportunities. This is ruled by Venus. This opportunity or this abundance that's coming in could have something to do with I don't know if you do anything, or maybe even have someone in your family line that has done things with relationships, with helping out with balancing relationships, or helping people in relationships. Or this could be you working on your creativity, or just being able to have like things come your way. So this abundance is coming to you. It's not something that you have to fight hard for, you work so hard for. Like I was saying before, sorry, I'm ADHD. I completely like, I go off on a tangent and forget what I was saying in the first point. So when I brought up the way how they are both dressed, I mentioned that because this person looks like they're poorer than this person, but this person also is doing the work, working, like you see the orange within the top and with the feet. It's like all the energy they're putting forth trying to ground themselves or trying to find stability with the green. I'm thinking earth signs and the green around them. It's this energy. It's the movement towards where they think is going to, they you know, it's like all the energy you're putting forth towards something, and seeing the 8, and 8 is a material number, and it's so funny, it's coming out with this abundance. And with this being Taurus, it's like making money in Venusian ways, making money from your beauty, from food, from you make candles, you do something with your hands, you do makeup, or you build stuff, you make things with fabrics, you touch really rich fabrics. It's like something that you can find abundance from if you do it, you know, especially for other people. I'm seeing 2 people here, and it's something that you've done in a past life, right? So we're going from someone who looks like they don't make that much money to someone that looks very rich and abundant. This Empress card, the Empress doesn't go out to find the opportunities come to her. This looks like someone who is sitting there waiting for the abundance. The abundance is coming your way. There's lush things, greenery around you. There's things growing around you. There's growth around you. There's a growing of your finances. And it's something that kind of came to you. It's something that was unlocked in you. And I feel like it came to you after you walked away from something. So maybe with this energy, with the solar eclipse, you're walking away from one form of abundance, and you're walking into, and you're like, another one is coming your way. Like as soon as you let something go, something better will come in its place. So I feel like that's where we're going with that. Now let's see the past of this situation. What was the past regarding your abundance and your ability to make it, and what was going on in within not just your finances, but you know how abundant you are as a whole? Give me a card to describe the past. I feel like there was a lot of quick, fast movement. But I also feel like with the, this is a spiritual card, right? So what's standing out to me is with the 7 of the Chariot, right? It's a 7 card. With the Chariot, this is like this could be fast movement. This is fast movement, of course. But the Sphinx in these two aren't moving. So it's like you're ready to move, but not taking the first step to moving. The past, I feel like this had to do with you quickly walking away from something, right? Because this is your strength. You were walked away from something, and you leaving something behind is the reason why you have this abundance coming into you. So I feel like when with this card, the Sphinx move when you have a direction. So in the past, I feel like this was you looking for the direction, like spiritually trying to gain perspective and trying to ask your spirit guides and stuff. What should I do next? Where should I go? Where is this going to lead me? What's the next path, right? Then when you decided, you took action on it, because we did see the color of action, like the Aries color, the bright orange color, the reddish orange color, the taking action. We saw you taking action away from the thing that you felt was not giving you the fulfillment that you needed towards the fulfillment that you need. And look at these two, the greenery in this and the greenery in this. I feel like this is just really you knowing when to accept opportunities and when to take opportunities in is really going to help you moving forward, right? And I feel like in the past, it was just, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It was like almost like stagnation because you didn't know what direction to go into. But right now, you're moving into that direction. You're doing that. You're not worried. You don't have to worry about that because you've already made the decision to move away from something that's no longer serving you. And so for the near future, what can we expect? The near future for pile one. What is coming up in the near future for pile one? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Fulfillment, happiness. This could be for some of you abundance through a relationship. Maybe this is you walking away from a relationship. It could have been a Cancer that you were walking away from. Someone, I'm seeing like water signs. It could have been someone like Pisces, Cancer. We have Cancer and Pisces here. And I think the Two of Cups is like I don't know if it's a Pisces or a Cancer card. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a water sign, right? But the Two of Cups is like fulfillment. The near future, I see you joining with somebody, and it's funny because you see this in the past life and this here. So this could be for some of you being in a relationship or walking towards you finding abundance. A relationship comes your way, and this person is abundant, and the two of you grow your abundance together. I really feel like that's a possibility. And with the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is a possibility. This Knight of Cups, and I did mention the Knight of Cups, so it's funny this is coming out slowly but surely. This might not be something that happens super fast, right? But you're taking the steps towards it, and it's going to. With this being the near future, I see you finding some happiness within your abundance, and maybe even love within this pile, if that's something that you're looking for. But if not, this could just be you loving what you do, or loving, and like whatever this is, it's helping you bring in the finances. It's like it feels good to you because it's destined, and because it's something that that's in your family line, or something that it's meant for you because it's been with you since a past life. It's just expressing itself in this lifetime as well. And I want to pick a card for, what am I going to go with? What am I going to go with? Not that one. Not that one. I want to, nope. Let me go get another advice card. I need to get an advice card. So I'm going to pull 2 cards for an advice card for you. And let's see what advice your spiritual team has for you. What advice does your spiritual team have for you? What advice does your spiritual team have for you? I like this one. Your life is so special. Treat it with love and care. Yeah, and like I said earlier, knowing when to walk away from things is treating yourself with love and care. Because it's like a form of self-love to know when something no longer serves you. You need to remove yourself from that situation. Let's pick one more card. Okay. And we have count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? I know that's right. Your best days are still ahead of you. So if you've been wanting some kind of a message of encouragement to move forward, to, our thing is going to get better for me, my finances is going to get better. This is your sign that yes, those things are happening for you. It's coming in for you, and you just kind of leaning into the energy is what's going to get you there. Okay. Thank you so much, Pile One, for checking out this reading. I appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you again soon in another reading. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so Pile Two. Hey, Pile Two. If you chose this card or this fluorite point, you chose the life purpose card. So the thing that is being activated with because of this solar eclipse in Aries is your life purpose. And then I pulled another card and it said the future. So this is for your future. We're definitely talking about something that has yet to be activated, but this is coming in for your future. Okay, so let's see what other messages we can pull with this. So life purpose and future. I'm going to do it like this. All right, so let's get a card that describes your strength in this situation. What is, okay. We have a lot that needs to be said within this pile. What is your strength for this situation? That has to do with this life purpose in the future. All right, we have the Knight of Cups. And 100% I'm seeing something that is it's in like your strength is how you approach things. So when you find something that you do love, your ability to go in 100% is really what stands out for you. It's really what's going to help you when it comes to your life purpose and you changing things for your future, right? The way you take care and consideration of the things that are near and dear to you is the thing that helps you, is going to be your strength with this. It's almost like protecting your dreams. It's like you don't tell your dreams or your hopes and stuff or the things you want to accomplish to everybody. You know the people that you're able to tell that to. You protect it at some point. Like if there's a level of you that looks at things like, I need to protect this. I need to make sure that I'm protecting this. This is important to me. I can't let just anybody near it, because especially if you're cultivating something for your future, your life purpose, you want to make sure that just not anybody can be around it or have input when it comes to that, regarding that. So that's a strength for you, the way that you look out for yourself and protect yourself. And if you don't feel that way now, because we're talking about your future, this is something that is happening for your future. It's something that's changing for your future. Okay, and for the second card, I want to know what needs to evolve for you to be able to walk into your life purpose. What needs to evolve? There needs to be a level of balance. There needs to be a level of balance. And also, this is associated with another card, right? It's associated with, and it's so funny because I think it's flipped over in the deck. The Temperance card, when I learned tarot a while ago, it was told to me that the Temperance card is, where is it? I know I'm not crazy. Not crazy. I am not crazy, y'all. You were just flipped over. I know you didn't flip back over by yourself. It's the Hierophant card. The Temperance card is the Hierophant card set free. So the Hierophant card is like structures, like, hospitals, government buildings, boom. Government buildings, churches, like think of the establishment. When we have the Temperance card, if I saw this card, it would be like you need to be more structured. You need to, when you're on a spiritual path, right? You need structure. You need to follow certain rules. You need to do certain things to feel all the benefits of the path that you're on. With the Temperance card, it's more free flowing. This is asking you not to be so rigid with the things that you do. Like everything isn't black and white. Like, okay, let's say maybe you wanted to get into something regarding different religions, but then you told yourself, oh no, I'm only supposed to study one religion. But this card is saying you could be more of a spiritual person and pull things from different religions that speak to you and lean into that. Your life purpose could have something to do with that. I'm just bringing up religion for an example, but we do have the Hierophant card out here. I did pull the Hierophant card out here because it is associated with the Temperance card. This is asking you to be more free-flowing. This is also asking you to not be so structured within the decisions that you make, because This is the Temperance card. This is a Sagittarius card, right? I'm thinking fire sign. I'm thinking fire sign energy. I'm thinking jumping on opportunities. I'm thinking things that take a lot of opportunity, like not opportunity, energy. I'm also looking at this like you could do something with traveling, because this person is traveling, right? This could also be, she does have tarot cards in her hand. So some of you could do tarot yourself online. I'm thinking of like a way to travel to different places could be online, you know? And if this is what you're looking to do, whatever it is that you're looking to do that's being activated because of the solar eclipse, just make sure you're not rigid and so structured with it. You leave room for spirit to come in and give you inspiration. Like, it doesn't have to be completely set in stone or one way or another way. You can find different ways to make this work for you, or find different ways to let it help give you inspiration, so to speak. Okay, so we have your recent past for whatever this is, your life purpose, your recent past. What was going on in the recent past of my pile too? All right, just need one card. Just need one card, not a whole bunch. Well, I'm not saying this has to do with the relationship, but the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles coming out is definitely a thing. So if that resonates with you, okay. But let's see the past card. The past card for this reading in my pile too. I feel like you want it to come out, and I feel like this was like something that you were being called to this. In the past, you felt a calling. You could have even gotten a tarot card reading or something in the past that like alerted you to something that that could be a life purpose, or that could be a reason why, like, you know, something that you put your time into, but almost like at the time you weren't ready to hear it, or you weren't ready, or you didn't feel drawn to it as much as this did. Because this is definitely a card. This is a card of illusion, yeah, but this is also a card of you being drawn to something. Look how they're drawn to the moon. Like, what's the hidden behind it? Like, you didn't know what would happen or all the information behind it. So it wasn't something that you might have saw that could be in your future. But I feel like this is something that is being, like, because of this eclipse moving forward now, it's something that's being being revealed to you. And it could definitely have to do with the spiritual path that you're on, like something you're deciding to do spiritually. Let's see what the near future has to... There's so much cards just like falling out. You need this message. Okay, so what is going on in the near future? For those of you watching for my pile twos, the near future of this situation. Ooh. What was this card? All right, King of Wands. King and Queen of Wands to me are the spiritually protect. This definitely has to do with spirituality, because with the King of Wands, even with the Queen of Wands, they both have an animal next to them, which is like a spiritual guide, which is a familiar, which is a protector, a confidant, someone that they can go out to. Like, it's almost like I see it as like if you're a tarot card reader and you're able to pull cards and ask your spiritual team for guidance on where to go. It's like they're both looking at the path, right? They're both looking at whatever this is in front of them, this spark of energy, this spark of newness, this spark of something that they're stepping into. And the both of them are like assessing if this is the right way to go, or if this is the right thing to do. And with the two of them there, it's almost like, it's like when your head and your heart align, right? It's the energy you put into something when you feel confident to go towards it. And I talked about what you do, like how much love and stuff you put into the things that you care about. When you do make a decision, the energy in which you put forth to it. It's like going from the knight to the king. It's you putting your heart into it, putting your energy into something that is leading, that is helping you on your path to your life purpose. But this has to do with some kind of spiritual path that you're on. And once again, look, the Queen of Wands was close by, and with this Two of Wands here, it's like I almost want to say with the world card, I feel like the masses, people, mass people, lots of people on the internet has to do with energizing, motivating people, like helping them find their way, helping them find their path, by way of giving them some kind of guidance. Like they come to you because the Queen of Wands, let's be honest, people come to her. She doesn't go to anyone else. She is that girl. But they come to you for the guidance and you're able to help them on the right path. I feel like that's something that you need to look into for your future. And I just want to pull 2 cards for advice. Let's get advice for pile 2. Ooh, remember that it is okay to be happy. Really, it is. On this journey, things are going to happen, and a lot of times you don't understand why they're happening. It's like hidden from you, but it's like you start to get those intuitive nudges, or the path starts opening up for you to let you know all of the things that you've been through weren't in vain. They were supposed to lead you down the right path of where you're supposed to go. Let's pull another card. And we have, it is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, the happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. I absolutely love this. For those of you on a spiritual path, this is definitely your reading. I'm excited to see what happens for you, where you go, and the things that you do. Thank you so much, Pile 2, for checking out this reading. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, let's go with pile 3. Now, pile 3, this one, when these cards came out, I was like, what? What's going on here? But for pile 3, if you chose this pile or the Labradorite stone, this is the pile that you chose. We have 3 cards, not just 2. Karma, habits, and obsession. And when I first pulled these cards, I thought about it and I was like, okay, what does this have to do with change for this eclipse, that's happening tomorrow? What does this have to do with it? And I feel like what's being balanced out, it's like what your habits, the things that you put all your focus into, that's the karma. Like, okay, with eclipses, they say eclipses are like certain eclipses, right? Especially if you have a lot of Aries energy, especially near 19 degrees. Where I'm going with this is, what have you been focused on? Has it been positive things? Have you been putting your energy into negative things, right? And if you've been doing what you're supposed to be doing, and only you know that, you know the things that you're supposed to be working on. Like, let's say you're supposed to be building a business, but you spend all your time on TikTok. So, and I'm not trying to fearmonger or make you scared or anything like that, but let's say you're supposed to be growing this business, you know you're supposed to be doing it, but you're not putting the worth forth. You're putting all your energy into something else. And then all of a sudden something happens to like shake you up, to redirect you into what you're supposed to be focused on. It's like the balancing out. I'm not looking at this as karma, like you're getting something negative back or even positive back. I'm not looking at it as like something bad is going to happen to you. I see this as you were putting too much energy into things that weren't serving you. It's like the things that you're thinking about or focusing on is a liability and not an asset, right? So what is coming in for you with this energy is you being able to understand that your time is precious, right? Because I'm seeing a clock here. And like, if you're one of those people at the end of the day that's like, oh, the day just passed, I didn't get a chance to do all the things I was supposed to do. Listen, I'm like that too. I have horrible ADHD, right? But the thing is this, it's you get in what you get out what you put in, right? If you're supposed to be working on your business, but you're spending 8 hours online or doing something else, it's not going to help push you forward. It's one of those things that's going to hinder you and it's going to take more time, right? Nothing is ever lost. Like, I don't like when people say, like, if there's like a planetary alignment or something and it's like, if you don't act now, oh, it's never going to happen for you again, right? I don't want to fearmonger that way. But what I'm looking at is someone that needs to put their focus on building something, right? That's why your habits and stuff are coming out. Only you know what you're doing on a daily basis, but they're putting focus on it because there is something being activated, especially within the first 100 days after this eclipse, because everything doesn't just happen on the day of the eclipse, right? This is like energy that plays out for a while. And I feel like with this energy, when you start putting your focus in the right things, like an opportunity is going to come your way that you're going to be prepared for because of the fact you're putting your energy into it. Because you've been working towards this, or, you know, working on yourself, or just putting energy towards the right thing instead of the things that are taking away from you. And it's like when preparation meets timing, magic happens. Okay, so let's see what your strength is in this situation. What is your strength currently within this situation? Okay, I just want one card. 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 Thanks, I know you have a lot to say. But what is your strength in this situation? What is your... Okay, you know what it is? Your ability to plan. I feel like when you do have a structure and you do know where you want to go, you put the work in and you're able to focus on like what needs to happen next. You're able to put that hard work in, like you plan, you save, okay, like let's say you want to, like I just been saying, start a business. Some of you could be starting a business. If you want to start a business, it's like there's more than just, like what if you're working on your LLC or making an S Corp, or you're working on your website, you're working on your logo, you're working on it's like the tedious things that most people are like, I don't want to do that. Ugh, it's so annoying. It's like, if you put your mind to it, you're really good at this. Like the behind the scenes, the nitty gritty type of stuff, you're really good at doing this. And I feel like with the 7 card here, 7 is such a spiritual card. I feel like spiritual guidance with this card, it's like you are told, you get intuitive hits on when you're supposed to move, when you're supposed to get up and do things, when you're supposed to make movements, or, you know, like it's like, you know, when to do stuff. But sometimes you get in your head and sometimes you, like, you know, you should be working on something and you're not exactly working on it. Like maybe you might be doom scrolling online or something like that. But when you're ready to, when you put your energy towards it, things grow for you. It's just getting you to focus your energy on it. That's the only thing. So that is something that is a strength of yours. So let's see what needs to evolve to balance out this karma with your habits and stuff. What needs to evolve? Yeah, we have the work. It's like to keep going. Basically, you don't get to the 10 of Pentacles by doing nothing. This is abundance. This is legacy, right? What needs to evolve is I feel like you need to tap into your, I don't want to say it's like familiar, like your family's line, your family's, something that has to do with your family and the knowledge from your family. Like, okay, this is just popping into my head. Let's say you have someone within your family line that maybe missed out on their opportunity to do something, and it's like, it sticks out to you. It sticks out to you that, you know, like, it's almost like you can see where they put their energy into the wrong thing and their habits led to their downfall. Whereas if you're a positive thing or something that you're doing well is your ability to put the hard work in, you just need to put more work in. What needs to evolve is the amount of work that you're putting in. You put work in, you could take a break and then put some more in. Don't allow yourself to get distracted when you're so close to whatever your goal is. So this is for those of you that have a goal, something that you need to accomplish, something that you need to do. And sometimes you just get obsessed with the wrong thing. You fixate on the wrong thing within it. Or maybe some of you could fixate on like, what happened in your family, and maybe that affects how much work you put through. Like if no one in your family is ever rich, right, and you think your ability to make money is not there, it's like you're obsessing over the wrong thing, and you need to find a balance there. Because just because someone else in your family or in your family line didn't do the right thing, it doesn't mean that's where your life is headed, because you have the ability to create something out of nothing. With all these pentacles and then the trees around, it's like you have to do a whole bunch in order for you to even see growth. You're able to put that work in. You're able to, maybe this is what the other people in your family were missing. They didn't know how to put that work in, or you just know the right amount of work to put in. Like you have the Midas touch, so to speak. Okay, so let's see what is in your recent past for this situation. What is in your recent past? What is in your recent, okay. What is this? Your recent past, this is love, abundance, spirituality. This is newness. This is, and look at that with the, I don't know why I just like saw a cup and then saw two cups, but in your recent past with these Ace of Cups, I feel like this is something that was brought to you, something that is like, you know, you find happiness with, that you want to do, something that is bringing you happiness. And it's like, it can get here as long as you put the work in, right? So something recently, this is like recent within the past, like I want to say 3 to 6 weeks, that was brought to your attention, or it's like you find something that you love and want to work on. Are your habits aligning with the thing that you want, right? Just make sure the thing that you want, you are taking the right steps to do it. You don't want to just be obsessed with doing stuff and putting your energy, like putting all your energy in the wrong area. But I feel like with this eclipse, you can't, even if you were doing that, with this balance coming in, it's coming to balance in how much work you're putting in. So maybe it is, you already know what this is that you started doing, but you've been taking steps that are kind of, I don't want to say the wrong steps, because you don't take a wrong step when you're finding yourself. You could take this path or this path. So what you were doing was kind of, I think, making things harder for you. And now you're able to turn around and make the right decision to be able to help you moving forward with whatever this is. Let's see what the near future, what we have for the near future with this pile. See what we have for the near future. That was the, I don't want that many cards. I just want one. I do feel like there's finances coming in. One card that kind of flipped over, almost came out, was the Magician. And I was shuffling your cards in this pile, I saw the Ace of Pentacles several times. So that's like manifesting more money. If this is about money, honey, it's possible for you. But let's see what the future is for this pile. For pile 3, what can we expect? I feel like this is, so we have the Page of Wands, right? With wands, this is like spiritual energy. This is like, I almost feel like this is receiving inspiration towards what you're supposed to be focused on. He's so focused on this wand, so focused on the energy. I feel like in the near future, this is you putting the energy, like focused energy towards whatever this is. I feel like this work that you were doing before, it's like the Ace of Cups is great, right? But the one thing I see is it's spilling all over the place. I feel like this is like different avenues. You see different like streams of water coming out, different paths, maybe even being confused if you're doing the right thing to bring this thing, this abundance your way. But with the future card, I feel like this is, yep, I'm on the right path. I'm putting all my energy into this. You're focused, you're hitting this head first, you're going towards it. And if we want to talk about timing, I feel like this is within the next fire sign that we have coming up. Like whatever this is that you're starting, you're going to see some form of fruition with this during Leo season. Yeah, I'm seeing something coming up for you during Leo season regarding this. Like, not saying that's the only time you're going to see something, right? But I'm saying something significant is definitely going to happen for you during Leo season. Now, let's see what other advice that we have. Let's see what advice we have for my pile 3. I feel like I said pile 2 earlier. Sorry if I did. Let's see what other advice we have for you. Pile 3. Ooh. Life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Right. So like, especially with this obsession here, are you focused on the confusion of like, and the confusion for whatever you're working on, and you know, how much work you put into this thing in maybe in the wrong way or the wrong direction, or you felt as though you were just like trying to do different things to get something off the ground, you know, focus on like finding the inspiration or the thing that's going to speak to you. I feel like something with your family has something to do with it, like some lesson, like there's a lesson from your family line or something in the past that has always stuck out to you, right? This could maybe resonate with all of you or some of you, but it's something that you can like pull a message from and say, okay, I know this didn't work in the past when we tried to do this, or when my uncle or aunt or dad or mom, whatever, tried to do things this way. I'm going to put my focus into this thing. I feel like this is where I can work. This page is like something brand new. It's like finding this thing that might seem like you haven't really focused on it that much, but now you're starting to build it and grow more of it. What other advice do we have for you? My pile number 3. Don't fall. Okay. We have keep moving forward, even if you are unsure of your next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. Trust yourself more. That's what's coming in. More trust for yourself and a more clear way on how to achieve your goals. And I just want to pull one more card for you because I did take this out and I use these cards to basically say what's going to be the thing that helps you on your journey to you discovering this next version of yourself by way of this solar eclipse in Aries. Okay. Your sensitivity, you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. When we talk about sensitivity, this means spiritually. You're going to be picking up more intuitive, and I did see spirituality with the Wands card, but will be kind of tapping into your spiritual team and your higher self more. So that would help you, and that is going to help you moving forward with whatever this thing is. So I hope that you were able to receive something from this reading, pile 3. Thank you so much for checking this out. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.